So I'm joined by political analyst Morgan Peckma here. So let's get right into the tone of the debate, which I think a lot of people noticed right away. So I'm watching this thing on my TV, but I'm also watching Twitter as it all happens. And I saw this tweet. I want to share it from a comedian named Billy Procida. So let's put it on the screen here. He wrote, "I just want mom and dad to stop fighting. Sad, crying face emoji, hashtag NYGov debate." What's your take on this thing? Because that's what it kind of felt like, didn't it?
Well, I mean, the fact that it ended up being this combative duel between Nixon and Cuomo was very much to Nixon's advantage. Governor Cuomo leads by over 30 points in the polls. All he needed to do was be above the fray, point to his record, and blame Donald Trump for everything that's going wrong. Because he engaged with Cynthia Nixon, he gave her the playing field that she needed to try to score points on him. And a lot of times he just walked straight into her blows.
Okay, you say Nixon won the debate, but does that change the big picture here?
I'm not sure if Cynthia Nixon could have done anything to overcome such a humongous lead, but we've also seen a lot of people come out of nowhere to win races against really formidable incumbents this cycle across the country. So, you know, we don't know.
Okay, you mentioned that, so why don't we just roll this next clip here, because we saw just yesterday in Florida in their gubernatorial primary, we saw a big surprise there, the big upset. Democrat Andrew Gillum won there. We also saw it locally here, the 14th Congressional District, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. So both of them actually had the backing of Bernie Sanders. Does that play any role here? It seems like a lot of Sanders supporters are going for Nixon here.
I mean, there's certainly a big division right now in the party between mainstream incumbent establishment Democrats and the progressive wave. Cynthia Nixon is trying to ride that same wave that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez did to victory. We see a whole bunch of candidates across New York City and New York State trying to do that, and we'll see on primary day how successful they are.
And what's the one moment you think that's going to live on far beyond tonight from the debate?
You know, I think the fact that Cynthia Nixon was just so clear in saying, "You're lying, you're lying, you're lying," and his retort was only, "You're interrupting me," that made it seem like Cynthia Nixon was on equal footing with the governor, which was not the optic that the governor wanted to have coming out of this debate.